catch, and when you catch, jerk, stand. Don't pause. Because if I clean, stop, dip, jerk, or dip, split jerk, so slow me down. This is for people that can really handle that weight. So if I'm here, I want to go fast, stand. As long as it makes contact with your shoulders, the clean counts. The only thing I can see happening is, as you get here, I think the movement's done, bring the bar back. You have to stand up. Okay? Toes to bar, muscle ups, probably pistol squats, and handstand push-ups. All more high school gymnastics, correct? With those movements, if you reach failure, there's no coming back. You need to get off the bar on your toes to bar before you feel that feeling. So, no rep should be less than a set of 2 on toes to bar. But if you get to, let's say you're at 9s, you're like, you're like, I'm gonna go for all 9, and at 7, come off. It's not worth it to push through this extreme amount of effort to get 2 more reps, right, count. 2 more reps, and then all of a sudden, those 2 reps take really long because you're everywhere, right? Brian had a great question. Brian's really fast on toes to bar, but sometimes he's so fast that he starts kind of moving his body erratically. You could fight that and still get toes to bar, but it's a bunch of monkey motion. You're in a better position. You just come off the bar, jump straight back up, and then continue your reps. When we're talking about center of gravity, with this movement, specifically in gymnastics, I kind of know what self-exploration is that my core, from here to here, needs to stay underneath the ball. My legs can swing as much as they want. My arms can swing as much as they want. But what athlete has done toes to bar and you get way out here, you touch them, you open up, and you're swinging. Because you have no control of this. You can control your mid right here, your butt. You can still do toes to bar to pass your feet through. But you have to keep this moving underneath the bar. Does that make sense? The top of your toes must touch the top, not the bottom of your shoe. Your feet must pass behind the pull-up structure on your toes to bar. I know I've taught you guys to touch and come back up, which is probably the smartest way to do it. But for these standards, they want to see the foot come back. Now, all you have to do is just point your toes back and your feet cross. It never says how much of your feet, it just says it has to cross. So just point your toes and then come back up at the bottom. Exactly, just your feet. Yes. You can turn whatever it is. As long as, I'll let you know if it's no rep. Any part of your toes touch, you're fine. The bottom of your toes touch is a no rep. Does that make sense? And you guys, it tells me toes to bar, so that's what I'm saying. I went to a competition where I was touching my toes to the bar, and the judge didn't know if your laces, your toes need to be over the bar. That sucked. I'm not going to do that to you guys. As long as your toes are over. The key to being efficient and the key to winning, and this sounds horrible, but it's the truth, is finding the way to meet the standard at the minimalist level. There's a lot of pride in doing it the hardest way, but if we're trying to score reps, as long as you're meeting the standard, do it. Because there's going to be people out there where there's such a vast judging system or such a vast count for reps. As long as you're meeting the standards, if your toes touch the bar and they come back down, that's a good rep. I'm not going to say that I physically need to see your toes curl over the bar, kiss it, and then come back down. You know what I mean? Like, that's ridiculous. So be efficient, correct. Yes, exactly. Yeah, you should have worn like size 15 shoes. You should get flippers from scuba diving. That would be really awesome. Another thing to think about is, and I'm getting kind of elaborate with this Betty Jim, but if I'm holding the bar like this the entire time, there's 10. Can you hold the bar like this as long as you're passing through the range of motion? It never says you have to lock your arm out, correct, in the toes to bar?
You have to. You have to.
You have to. You have to look your arms out on the bottom, right? We've been working on that. Now, even if you were to hold like this, guess where all that pressure is going? Right here. That would give unless you're Brian, because he just has really strong biceps. Okay? But you have to release and then come back up. What do you think I should be engaging as I'm pulling my toes up? My shoulder or my lat? Your lat. If you squeeze your back, there's more muscle though. Does that make sense? Okay? Last point of performance for this workout. If I barely grip the bar with my fingertips, So you go hard and hold up. How hard is the false grip muscle up?
Less hard. Hard.
Hard. No, I'm talking about the hand grip.
Hard.
Hard. How easy is false grip? Easier, right? So non-false grip is hard. False grip's easier. Here's my example. Right? The pull is easier because now I have like that false grip. So try to get more of your hand over the top of the bar. Plus, as you start to fail, guess what's going to happen? You're going to end up here. But if you start here, you fall off. Does that make sense to everybody? 85% the whole way through. Singles on the bar. Control your mind. Be efficient on your toasted bar. Don't become erratic. 1 minute left. Break yourself. That's how I would do it. It's actually how I did it. And it worked out. So it's good.